There's only one worst kept secret in the entire league, to be honest here, right now in football. Speaking of, and it's he's returned from his dark retreat. Aaron Rodgers, four-time MVP.
The
This is gonna be
boogeyman.
funny. I can't wait. I can't wait for this season.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Only the Steelers. They're about to have their first losing season under
I'm with you.
Tom Tomlin.
I'm with you.
Mike Tomlin. I stuttered there. Yeah.
Jesus.
It's only the Steelers would do this, man. I swear.
Literally.
This is
It's funny.
It's so stupid. Only the AFC North, I should say, would like have such a weird scenario. And I don't know what about it is an upgrade. At this point, Aaron Rodgers is playing football just because he wants to keep playing football.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say he doesn't have the Hall of Fame resume, but
Yeah, he has a Hall of Fame resume, but like he's not having a good.
he's also past his prime.
Well, yeah, that's obvious. That's way too obvious.
He couldn't fix the Jets, and that was more because of the Jets' own problems, more or less than Aaron Rodgers. But I feel like some Jets fans would say otherwise.
Oh,
But
jeez, we know plenty of Jet fans that would lose, that are defending Aaron Rodgers to say it's not Aaron Rodgers' fault. It's Woody Johnson's fault. I'm like, first of all, let's be realistic here for a second here.
no, I believe them.
Aaron Rodgers, well, yes and no. Aaron Rodgers came off a torn Achilles. He came off a torn Achilles in week 1, like 7 seconds into 2023. 2024 comes around. He still thinks he's hot. You know what? When he's not. He's 41 years old. And he thinks he's still an all-pro quarterback. Shock of the day, you're not Tom Brady.
It's not even just that though. Like I will say, it is pretty crappy business by the Jets to like make him pay to fly all the way down to California or wherever, and be like they asked him, "Do you want to keep playing football? Like, are you interested in playing football still?" And he said yes. And then said, "Okay, well, we're gonna move in another direction," which
See,
in and of itself is really crappy of the Jets. But then they also it's the fact that they like. And this was his complaint too. Like they flew him all the way out, or they made him fly all the way out. He paid for the flight. The Jets did not pay for the flight, and he basically got into it with like not even ownership, but like Aaron Glenn too, the head coach.
Yeah.
And then he said it was something, and I kind of agree. Honestly, he said it was something that they could have just told him over the phone. They could have just had that conversation over the phone instead of making him fly all the way out there. And then, like, just to shut him down. Like, okay, you want to keep playing football? All right, well, we're going to go another direction.
That part I'm with you with.
Like, what are the Jets doing, dude?
It was a crap situation. I get it. But at the same tier of point, like, they had to move on to a different direction. Now, back to Pittsburgh.
I'm just saying they
This
could have
whole
handled it
thing
better.
is hysterical because you traded George Pickens away, who is your best receiver, to Dallas, by the way. DK Metcalf is not. Say what you want. But I'm full on agreement with you. The Steelers are going to have their first losing season under Mike Tomlin, and I cannot wait because I have told you numerous times I do not understand how Mike Tomlin does a job in 2025. I do not understand it. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's we've talked about it before. We've seen things like Jared Mayo will get fired because he gets placed into a bad system. The Patriots have a bad record, and he gets canned after 1 year. And then you have Tomlin, who hasn't done anything since winning the Super Bowl that 1 year.
I mean, he's been to another Super Bowl, but regardless, it's like what are we doing here? What are we doing? He's got 1 playoff win, two playoff wins since 2017. Well, 2016, excuse me. He has not won a playoff game since 2016.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second here. Mike Tomlin, with all that talent, has not won a playoff game since 2016 when they went to the AFC Championship game. where they effectively got destroyed by the Patriots again. The following year, lost to Jacksonville in a shootout. Okay, like, what are we doing here? Do you, like, if you're Pittsburgh, do you honestly think that Aaron Rodgers is the solution to your problem? Do you honestly believe that? If not, then it's like pick your poison. You either have Aaron Rodgers or Mason Rudolph as your starter. Pick your poison. Pick your freaking poison. It's stupid. But let's also be thankful, Jack. We don't run these teams.
No, there's a
Thank
reason why
God.
there's a reason why we're the ones who are just yapping on social media and everything like that.
We're
While there
behind
are
the
actual
microphone
people
for a
who have the
reason.
jobs. Yeah.
Let's be real here. Can you imagine if we ran football teams or baseball teams or hockey?
The stress would
Oh
kill.
my lord. It'd be horrible.
You guys think being a fan is bad? I think that's something we have to remember too, is that there's a human aspect to it. At the end of the day, these are people just trying to do their jobs, and it's like they feel human emotions, they feel stress, as much as we cuss them out all the time when we're watching games and things like that. They're just people.
I have a funny story to tell you. So there's on Twitter, which one of the number one rules of social media is to stay out of the comments. Stay out of the comments.
Agree.
Which is hard to do. But it's a commonly broken rule amongst social media to stay out of the comments. So the IWC, which I've destroyed numerous times on this program.
Oh boy,
social
do
media.
I have words about that.
We'll get to that later. But I basically responded with, so go run the show. Go book the show. You think you, and it goes back to football. If you honestly think you can run this team better than the guy who's getting paid millions and millions of dollars to go run a professional sports team, if you honestly think it is easier than Madden, go run the team then. Seriously, go run the team.